Hello everyone, welcome to Fijian Investment Trader. My name is Mrs. Singh and I'm here for XPeng baby. So I'm going to talk about some key news came out, some how the tech sector is doing and technical analysis. So let's go. So pre-market, let's talk about a little bit on the pre-market. Opened up, we were rolling down, all the features were a little bit down, up and down. It was like a little bit, it was neutral, and we're all the way to $44, folks. And then we opened up, we rallied high to make higher highs, higher lows, testing our 200-day moving average right up here. So we had tested our 200-day moving average, acted as a support, and we created higher highs, right? Throughout the day, and then we've been creating higher highs. We had a pullback. The high was 45.75. We tried to test it twice, got rejected, acted as a support, and then had a little bit sell off, and it was a low for the day at $44.43. And then before the market closes, we rallied up to end the day with 2.24%, folks. But comparing to other EV like NIO was down. NIO was down 0.9%. Li Auto was down 0.24%. So XPeng outperformed NIO and Leo. Li on Friday. So NASDAQ. This is what I'm very keeping an eye. So this is what is gonna dictate pretty much moving to the next week on weeks to come. We have tested 3 times, right? This is NASDAQ and this is a tech heavy sector. So we got rejected 3 times right now. Like today we came in even close to test, we got rejected, right? I'm very curious to see, folks, where is this thing's gonna head at? Are we gonna have that's a bottom, triple bottom, right? So if you see if it's gonna break out or no, right? If it breaks out, well, it's gonna create higher highs for NASDAQ, right? And this is the 3rd time we tested, we got rejected. So let's see if we break out on next week, right? I don't want to make any prediction. Yes, we're gonna break out, right? I'm not even sure like how is the tech sector is. I know the tech sector is getting warmed up, so I can see a very potential to break out on that, right? So that's on the NASDAQ. Just wanted to give you guys an update on that. Let's talk about the news, right, folks? Let's talk about the news that came out, right? XPeng releases G3i and a new facelift G3 SUV in July, right? Chinese electric car companies XPeng said on Friday will launch a facelift of its compact SUV G3 in July, delivery starting in September, right? Wow. So the poster image of the company's official web chat shows an account in GI stands G3i is intelligence. Wow. So this is what they are preparing on. So Deutsche Bank analyst says Edison Young said the team report last month the XPeng post foresee a larger increase in vehicles delivery in the second quarter of this year, driven a rollout of new models of lithium iron phosphate batteries in the mid-year refreshes a G3i deliveries in P5 in 4th quarter. Yeah, we definitely have to. I made a scribble over there. We definitely have to keep an eye on P5. This is the game changer for XPeng, right? This is gonna be huge, folks. This is gonna be huge because P5 it will boost there also a huge delivery numbers, right? And the new uplift is pretty much looks like this. Not a whole data. I know it's kind of faded, but this is the best picture I found out on the new facelift of G3i, right? So that's something we need to keep an eye moving forward. There was a great news came out today. Wanted to quickly share with you guys. Let's talk about some technical analysis. All right. So we had this uptrend, solid uptrend, and we tested our 60-day, right? This is a 1 month, folks. 1 month, 1 hour time frame, and all the way from 22.73 all the way to 45.75. Massive runoff, right? So the I'm gonna take this line off, right? So you guys can see it properly. Okay, no, I don't want to buy because I already have a share. Okay, so the 60-day moving average, right, acted as a huge support. Every time we came close, acted as a support throughout the month, and we broke off on that, and then 200 if acted as a support, and now they're both lined up for the bull pattern, right? They're still showing a momentum of that. RSI is cooled off. Remember on my yesterday's video, I did mention we need an RSI to cool off in order to create a higher highs because we were in overbought territory, folks. So we expected to have this pullback. The reason we have this huge pullback because our RSI is way overbought right now. So we expected people to have profit takings happening and going to have an RSI cool off for have another higher highs. We are making higher highs so far for this month. Higher highs, higher highs, higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows. So we are going uptrend and a pullback, right? So what concerns me, right, is that this is straight shot up, right? Everything goes straight shot up, has to have a pullback, right? And when having these days to have pullbacks right in between that, I'm okay with that because it will give a lot of room to go, right? On our year, one day, we are overbought, folks, on our RSI. We had 75.39. That's something that concerns me because it has to have a little bit cool off to make another higher highs, right? Doesn't have to, but on the technically speaking, it has a better momentum to keep going in an uptrend moment, right? Volume was good. Like we've been picking up steam right now, like 34 million, close to 35 million, right? But we need to have a little bit sideways trading to make a higher highs, right? I know some of you guys don't want to hear it, but a healthy stock behaves a little bit on the sideways and then start making higher highs, right? So if you look at it, like we go back to our 3 months, right? On the 3 months, like we created higher highs. We had that. This is what I'm looking at it and keep doing it. To create a higher highs, right? And RSI gets cool off. So like look at on our 3 month chart, still over top right now. Like once we have this, last time we had a messy pullback all the way down from 43 to $38, right? We might expect that. So I just want you guys to prepare. We might expect it all the way from 45, come back to all the way to 42 or $41 level to have a cool off in order to create a higher highs moving forward. Overall, nothing that concern me though for the fundamental of the company. The growth of the company looks solid. The key resistance, we are talking about it over and over. So I'm gonna make this 43.36 as our new support now, right? We need to keep an eye. 43.33 is a new support, right? Because I needed a confirmation. We got the confirmation today, so I'm gonna put it as our new support. Now the next resistance we need to break is at 46.80. 46.80, 49.34 are the key resistance we want to talk about it because I am very confident that we will break out on those key levels. Like on the last levels, like I'm going to go back all the way back where we had a $39 level. We tested it, we got rejected, we got tested it, and we break out. And guess what? It acted as a support, right? This one, 43.36, dead on. Like I'm not saying I'm a genius or anything, but based on my technical analysis of what I was seeing it, like this was the key levels, and 43.36 was acting as a huge resistance. We broke off. 39.24 acted as a support. We broke through off, and now guess what? It is our huge support, and I know it's gonna be acting as a huge support if we have a pullback, which I'm expecting a healthy pullback, folks. Not the market crashing or nothing like that, just a healthy pullback in order to create a higher highs, right? So next moving forward on Monday, we will be looking at 46.80 is the new resistance needs to be breakout, and then 49.34. Our support will be at 43.36 and all the way down at 39.24. Well, so that's all I have, folks. Great news. I like for XPeng on the G3i, and like how the tech sector did today, and XPeng outperforming all of them. Like they are all red and outperforming them. That's it shows how strength the company is, right? We just need to keep an eye. Definitely, before I close the video out, we definitely need to keep an eye our NASDAQ, because we tested, we got rejected. I am very optimistic that we might break it out and then we come back, because once we broke out at 14,221.57, then we'll act as a support, and then I feel a bit more comfortable right now. But this is acting as a huge resistance right now in order to break it out. So which is something need to keep an eye moving forward for next week, especially on NASDAQ. We have a huge pullback also on SPY 500 today. So we had a massive pullback for SPY 500, massive pullback. So, like all the way, folks, like very like, and SP 500 always pull back like a sharp pullback. Like now it's about to test the key support level on SP 500. Sorry, I'm going a little bit sideways to remote now. I'm talking about SP 500, but I just want you to get prepared how the market is reacting and what's gonna have. So these kind of pullbacks, like NASDAQ have not have the pullback yet, and then now we have a pullback for SPY 100, which is okay, because I'm concerned more on the NASDAQ futures 100 for our stock, right? For especially for XPeng, right? Overall, I'm gonna go back to our stock. Overall, I'm looking to see if we break out our key level at 46 and hold off in between 43 to 46 level, right? That's the key we need to keep an eye and trade in between to create a higher highs, which we did right up here, like 2-3 days, and broke out to 43.36. That's what I'm looking at it. Oh, folks, thank you very much for watching the video. Please don't forget to subscribe, smash the like button, and let's go, baby. My prediction still stands, folks. $85 end of this year, and I'm very confident that we will be gaining that on $85 this year, right? We have 6 months left, close 6 months, and I'm confident that we will be going close to $85 end of this year. We'll see, and I will keep. I'm gonna post this video end of this year if I did it, if I maybe made it our goal or not. But that's my goal end of this year, right? Well, thank you very much for watching the video. Have a great weekend and stay safe.